So today we're going to show you how to smoke a cigar and common drink pairings.
So when you're smoking a cigar, it's not like you're smoking a cigarette where you're constantly, puffing and just trying to get it over with, which I don't really smoke cigarettes, so I'm assuming that's just what people do that smoke cigarettes.
I know.
So, but you just kind of want to enjoy it, and every 2 minutes you take a puff. You don't inhale, so you hold it in your mouth, get the flavors and then blow it out. So basically, you kind of just want to like you're, I guess, sucking through a straw, honestly.
Yeah.
That's kind of the motion. You kind of want to take the band off when it gets to around, halfway, and it'll get the cigar kind of nice and heated up, so the glue on the band will come off and it won't ruin the cigar when you take that off. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, normally I wait till it's about 3/4 done until I take off the band.
Right,
yeah,
exactly. We will get into how to ash a cigar, but first let's go into some drink pairings real quick, just because we don't have a big enough ash, which is another thing. You want to wait a little bit. So.
Yeah, so I mean, it varies with each individual. I personally like to drink sparkling water when I'm smoking my cigar.
Right.
George, what do you like to drink?
Sometimes it's different depending on the cigar, but sometimes I like a good single malt whiskey or even like a Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I know. I've read 3 or 4 different articles about the actual cigar makers that they like to drink with Coke, but in a bottle.
Right.
Yeah, because it's real cane sugar, and they say it mixes well with the cigar, and I guess it's what they're used to.
Exactly. I've met guys that just only drink it with Fiji water or Pellegrino or like a certain type of water that makes it taste a little different. So while you're starting out, kind of try a little bit of everything, see what you like, see what you don't like. I know a lot of people do rum as well because it's sweet and it kind of counters the cigar. So I mean, the real big thing is to make it like an experience for you, like something you can sit down and enjoy. Make sure you have a good amount of time, which is another thing when it comes to smoking a cigar or selecting a cigar. Pretty much the length and the thickness has really nothing to do with the taste as much as the blend does. It just is going to tell you how long it's going to take you to smoke. So the longer and the thicker, the longer it's going to take you to smoke. This one, probably about an hour if you're really quickly smoking it, but you could probably make this last an hour and a half.
Yeah, so don't watch all the movies and think that the bigger the better.
Right, I mean, no, that's not necessary. It's just, hopefully you have around 2-3 hours to sit and smoke a cigar. If you're playing around a golf, those are actually the perfect cigars to smoke, because every shot you're taking a puff and it'll last the whole round. But I mean, for just kind of like if you're at like a birthday party and you're going outside to smoke a cigar, plan on staying out there for about an hour. So hopefully you have some friends that come out with you. When it comes to ashing a cigar, so you want to wait till the ash gets about I'd say 3/4 of an inch down.
Yeah.
And you don't want to tap it like a cigarette or like squish it. You kind of just want to tap it on the edge of your ashtray or whatever, and then roll it around so the ash just kind of falls off gracefully.
Yeah, and then guys, the better quality the cigar, the longer the ash is going to be.
Right.
So if you
the longer you can wait, I guess.
Yeah, the longer you can wait. So if you are spending $15 to $20 or $30 on a cigar, be prepared to have it nice and long.
Right. If you look at cigar blogs and cigar Instagram pictures, you'll see guys that like let it get down like they've never ashed a cigar. I mean, that's a sign of a quality cigar, but it also kind of makes you.
Yeah, it's kind of like
it could fall off at any point and then just go all over your house if you're smoking it indoors.
But if you get that photo, dude, wow.
Good photo.
Yeah.
So that should be a GL style challenge.
We're gonna try it.
Your best ash pick, right?
The longest?
Yeah.
With the ruler?
Yeah.
No, that would be cool.
Banana for scale, right? All right, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, how you smoke a cigar. Honestly, take your time. Enjoy it. If it goes out because you didn't puff it, quick enough, you can always relight it. No big deal. If you don't know how to light a cigar, check out our previous video on how to cut and light a cigar. And thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like us on Instagram at Gents Lounge, hashtag your pictures, hashtag Gents Lounge, and don't forget to enter this week's GL Style Challenge.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.